Yo, let me turn on a light. My full boys. Day 48. New set and shit. New comfort set from the sister. Today's day 48. Damn, that shit's bright. We took a trade last night during Asia. Here goes this shit. Alright. What we did here. Show you boys. Alright. I think I'm getting set up for long, so take out, obviously this high, and then this high, and then I think we're going to push a little above it. Alright, what we caught last night was literally fire as fuck. I literally could have had my TP where I literally wanted to have it, which was literally, where was it? I was literally thinking like, alright, obviously, we could target this area. Obviously, we'd have, TPs, somewhere else, obviously. But for me, I think it was like, I don't know, somewhere here. I don't remember actually because I moved it now. But, can I have Control Z? Okay, I don't know what the fuck I did. Alright, I guess this was my... This was definitely not my trade. I think this is my trade. Oh, yeah, it was here. I literally, it literally fucking tapped. And, I low-key, But I literally could have had my TP either set, off this liquidity. Alright. Oh, I'm so tired. I literally could have my set at liquidity. But I literally wanted to have it here. It would have banged. But I just need to make... I followed my strategy. I didn't have a crazy TP. It was a 1 to 9-4. Here, Wolves. What the fuck? Let me move this shit closer. Because it'd be hella quiet. Oh, fuck. Here, Wolves outside. But yeah, that was literally my trade. I entered off this break. I saw a break, and I literally took off this candle. Literally off this. So I saw a break. I took it off this candle. It came down to here. I literally got in there. Bang. I wasn't even paying attention here. I think I went to shower. I come back from shower. No, we're on this candle. This candle literally barely tapped and then got me out. So sick. Yeah. Other than that, I took it off a break structure, and then alright. To me, it was like, alright, we swept the liquidity, which we literally fucking did. So my bias is pretty fucking good. Swept liquidity, broke structure to the downside. Other than that, dude, I guess you could say order blocks here kind of tapped in, but we're not gonna have to use that. But yeah, literally swept to the downside and then literally did what I wanted to do. But yeah, as of right now, other than maybe a short, maybe a long. There's only two positions you could take in trading. To me, it's like I have two. Alright, obviously, there's 2 to 3 things I could take right here. To me, a short position doesn't sound bad, or it's also, in my favor, honestly. Let's say get in here. Okay. Literally stops above this high, just a little bit above this high. You could have it on this high, but that would be a lot. But I would literally have it above this high. I would literally take shorts here. I would take shorts all the way down to here. If I could go 3 cons deep, I would literally go off. Alright, so final TP. Obviously right here. Next TP off that candle, and then I could go 3 cons deep, literally off of, to me, this is a bunch of candles, but to me, this bottom order block, which is disrespected, that's literally like a short I could possibly take. I obviously, it'd be up here. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Now 1-to-1.5 is literally down to, order block, which I literally technically didn't tap into. So I don't know. I don't have confirmation here. I do really think a long. All right, so short. I mean, I have no confirmation to the downside yet. I have no confirmation to the upside. I could say to me that this does have confirmation to the downside in a way, because you could say literally we broke structure off this candle. Well, actually, technically high, lower, or high. Oh no. High, low, low, high. We might create a high here, low, and we might disrespect order flow. So we literally can go high, low, high, and then say fuck the low or the higher, low, high, and it might break to the downside. That's something that's I think could happen right here. Literally break order flow and just go to the downside. Technically tapped into the fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, it's literally not giving me a trade. I literally waited all last night just for this trade. I'm not even gonna lie to you boys. Literally, like I was on phone with Nikolai and I literally was just chilling. So, but as of right now, I mean, we're literally just in consolidation through 12:55, 15. He just started at 5 for me, so that's 17 o'clock. We did break through to the upside, so technically to me, it's looking like, it's technically here. We did break through to the upside on consolidation for me. Really don't have much to say here other than, I mean, we'll be back testing actually. That's really what I'm about to do, but I have to go at 7:30. I should have to go to the spot I'm supposed to. Let me charge my phone because I'm going straight to the gym after I pick up. It's some like shit like where you sell your clothes and they just give you bread. It's like plate off clothes or some shit like that. So they'll text me at like 7:30. So I'm waiting for that. So other than that, I mean, we don't have much. We're gonna back test. I'm not gonna back test on here because I like listening to music when I back test because it literally feels like you're actually like. You know what I'm saying? I could say we have a break to the upside here, in a way, because with this, better candle. These candles right here, these little dojis, they literally like mean to me like. So if it's on an uptrend, bang, like really what we. Oh my god. Alright. To me, I mean, we just broke this high, so literally a long to this high literally looks good. To this high looks good. I don't know, I really have no confirmation. I have news at 9:25. I literally can wait for 9:25, or I can wait for after 9:25. News at midnight. We have trades with each other tomorrow morning, so. I mean, other than that, I mean, I think I'm about to take it long here. I mean, they just tap here. Yeah.
Order filled.
All right, fill it up there. Definitely get it to the long here. To that high. Stop loss down to this low. So, I'm going to journal that real quick. Today's date is 11/11. Wow. Was this New York high? All right. Yeah, I mean, we pushed past New York high. I mean, to me, it's kind of simple that we're just going to be keeping bullish, literally. I mean, other than that, I mean, we pushed past New York high, which that's another confluence that I'm glad. Pushed past New York high. This is London. No, this is Asia High. Last night, we about to push past Asia High. Literally, um, Asia High is right. Wait, that is definitely not Asia High right last night. I'm tripping. These are London highs, which is crazy. 3 a.m. is start, I think. Yeah, so that literally would have been London high, I'm pretty sure. Right here. So, yeah. I mean, other than that, I mean, we might have a reversal here, because what it do here really reverse off that, but we'll see. I think we take longs to that. I mean, we took a long, so literally. Yeah. Honestly. Do have fair value gap there. So keep it there. Other than that, boys, I'm gonna go back test for a little bit. I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna back test a little bit, and then yeah. Other than that, I mean, yeah. I mean, we literally might have a reversal here. Might happen during the video. So, which I mean, I literally called it, but it's all good. Other than that, I mean, this is literally just like what trading shows you. Just be patient, bro. Just wait, cause literally like this is a perfect setup for short now, because literally we're having the consistent change of we take out a high, then we literally go lower. Cause what do we do here? We technically took out we took out that high, or like not took out the high, but we going. I'm saying like damn, like I'm kind of going against my trade. Don't think I am. I really think this TP is gonna get hit. But I'm saying is always wait for your opportunity, right? So I literally could have waited here, waited to take out this high. Could have shorted, made a couple $100. That's really, if you're looking to make money, do that. But what I will say is wait for a right opportunity, like how I waited for this opportunity right here to take this trade. Entered off, literally, high getting broken. And I mean, literally, there's nothing else I could say. I don't know. Just literally, what I will say is waiting for the right opportunity and actually sticking to your trading plan is the best part. And you actually feel accomplished. And also sticking by like your discipline rule. So my discipline rule, literally today, or like from now on, is literally one trade a day. Like, here, I'll even close the markets because we'll have a serious talk. My glasses off and shit. They look chopped as fuck. But literally, wait for the right opportunity. So I was gonna wait for news. I waited for news. Nothing happened. Okay, 5:55. No news. Or there was news, but it didn't affect the markets. It's like, all right, we're good. We have news at like 9:35, which is literally in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Sure, not too weird. So literally, wait for the right opportunity. Stick by your strategy, and that's it. And also, literally journal everything. This is what I'm doing. You guys can do it. I'm literally journaling it. Videos, paper, with my boy Nicola. As you guys know, you guys have seen the videos and shit. Always try to become better. Also journaling your trades, back testing. I'm literally about to go back test, probably mid trade. So yeah. Other than that, I mean, we can still I want to keep the video running while I'm trading. I mean, I can technically just back test. Literally while mid trade. We'll let it run a little bit more. So I want you guys to just watch it. Because you guys watch me for trading, not back testing. Because back testing is literally your own by yourself and shit. But to me, back testing, when I did it with Nicola, I'll admit it's like cool you have a person with it, but like you don't take it as serious. And you know, back testing I really won't take very serious. And that's all I gotta say. Take back testing serious, very serious. Don't think it's like a joke. I mean, alright, obviously if you're back testing, you know, you're not gonna think it's a joke. You know, you want to get better at it. But to me, back testing literally has to be one of the best things ever created for traders. Because literally, you have a opportunity to test your strategy, get probability that you literally know what you're doing, and it's simple as that. Like, it's pretty much that. Yeah, I mean, off the 15-minute, we literally have it off that high. Off the 30, we have it off that high. We have a fair. No, that's not fair value. TP off this high. 4-hour TP off this order block. Whoa! I didn't even see that one. 4-hour. Daily, we have it off the high of that day. Off of yesterday. Weekly. Yeah, I mean, pretty much looks good to me. Just like not after, like mid-trade, it's kind of funny. But, yeah, today was a very tiring day. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I literally have no idea, bro. I hate being tired. It's like one of my pet peeves, Loki. Just feeling groggy and tired. Because it just like makes your like, you know, your mindset mentality just like not as good. I mean, to me, you know, every day same mentality, which is kind of like, you know, once you're immune to all this stuff, you know, you've been doing the same thing literally for like the past, I don't know, 3-4 months. You don't really care. I am looking to cop a new whip. You guys already know that. You know, of course, a new whip is fire. I think I want a new whip. I'm trying to, you know, be smart with my money as of right now. Obviously, saving as much as I can. Literally, like trying to like keep as much money as I can in my pockets, which is like literally like the smartest thing you could do. Obviously, you know, why wouldn't you want to keep most of your money? But yeah, yeah, I'm tired, dude. Very tired. But it's okay. Because without being tired, without not wanting to do the same things as discipline, bro. Literally doing the same thing every single day is literally discipline. I mean, obviously, you know, definition of discipline is literally, you know, the art of doing something you hate, like, and like acting like you love it. Which obviously, I love trading. I literally like. Maybe I'm not making millions. Maybe I'm not making hundreds of thousands. Maybe I'm not making hundreds of dollars. Maybe I'm not making thousands of dollars. Maybe I'm not even making dollars off this. But to me, it's literally like a skill that I really want to learn. And I talked about this to Nicola last night. It's like literally one of the most expensive skills to learn. And literally, it's so sick to me that you can hop in a trade. You literally like open up the charts. Okay, I see this, that. And you literally hop in a trade and you make money. Instead of having to, you know, clock into work every single day. I mean, beyond the point of just like clocking it, 9 to 5, you're so like your matrix. Beyond that point, it's literally so sick the fact that you could literally just be off your computer. Like remote jobs. That's so sick that they made it for, you know, because some people don't like, you know, coming into an office every day. Or, you know, having an office, but it's like kind of like an online office. Or literally, you know, just everything online. I don't know. As a kid, I always, you know, loved. I wanted to be a computer engineer. You know, working on PCs, coding, this, that. One of my homeboys, actually, you know, we talked about it a long time ago when we were younger. What do you want to do? Like, in computer science, he literally want to do the same thing. And now he's working on an agency, and I'm literally day trading. It's literally insane. But, yeah, I mean, just keep your, you know, always stay educated. Like, what I mean by educated. Maybe you don't like school. Stay educated in the markets. If you don't like markets, stay educated on agency. If you don't like agency, stay educated on drop shipping. If you don't like drop shipping education, like education, what I mean by knowledge, like I literally mean by knowledge. Stay a lot of people are like, oh, college, you know, students like talk, you know, with these bigger words and these, you know, high school diploma people, you know, talk to me better, you know, look more professional. Literally, to me, you know, if you have knowledge of something, you literally look so smart, okay? Like, when I'm talking to, you know, Nikola, or when I'm talking to Akits about trading, Akits, doesn't know anything about trading, or maybe he does actually. I think he does. He knows some. But when I'm talking to him about trading, he's like, "Yo, you literally seem like you know everything about it." And like, he probably thinks I'm making crazy money, but Akits knows like I'm not making any money for real off trading. Well, I mean, you could say I'm making money like in the trades, like my trades, hit, but like what I mean by making money is like payouts. It's not. But I also got rid of the fact of like caring about payouts. To me, I'm literally trying to, like teacher says, live in a trading world of being able to trade tomorrow, to survive till tomorrow, to survive for the next day, which is literally like, wow, unfunded. You literally, if you blow $1,000, you have $1,000 to play with. Okay, cool. Let's say you blow $1,500 on trade, $1,700 on trade. You only have $300 to play with, bro. It's really hard to play with that little amount of money. You really can't, like, it's not. You're not playing to survive till tomorrow. You're literally survive. You're literally like greedy. I also learned that take profits, all that stuff. Literally, like, take, if I had, 3 cons deep, 2 cons deep, I literally had bang one contract here and then another contract here. That's literally what I literally would do right now. But I don't have the risk. I have the risk tolerance. I'll say that. I've seen a lot of losses, but to me, if I can get I literally could get 2 cons deep and bang up here. Oh wow, you made a lot of money, kind of. I'm not going for the money anymore. I literally don't care about the money. Alright, why is my phone charging? Not charging. It's kind of random, but alright. Yeah. I got rid of the fact of worry about money, because to me it's like I want to be a fund trader. It's not really about the I make this much money. I mean, yeah, it's definitely like the cool aspect of trading. Like teacher said, and what's his name? Tariq, I think it was. Here, I'll figure that out. I think his name's Tariq. Umar. I don't know how I messed that up. But yeah, Umar was talking about it. Literally, like that's not, like what we're learning right now, and the start of day trading, or like your first 3 6 months, whatever. It's not learning how to make money. It's learning how to trade and actually understand the markets, understand to predict where the markets are gonna go. Cause to me, bro, yeah, I mean it's cool, the money. Like of course, we're in it for like the long run, making good money, having a good family, all of the aspects of like whatever money can get. Okay, cool. To me, of course, bro, like you wouldn't you know, do all this stuff. We're breaking that TP. So, yeah. So we wouldn't be in trading. I mean, of course, alright. Most people are in trading. They're like, oh, I need to make thousands of dollars. Pay off my rent. I'm literally like quoting what TJRB talking about. He's like, oh yeah, some people get into trading and then they'll literally just be like, oh yeah, timeline. I need to make $1,000 right here, right now, and I need to pay off my rent, dude. I literally have a job. I work 35 hours a week, 35 to 37 hours a week. I mean like the minutes, all that stuff. Let's say 35. Like legally 35 or like my position. Because I work 7 hours every day for 5 days a week. I work every single day 7 hours. I literally work a job. I'm trading. I work out. Dude, you're like, to me, it's like, all right, get a job, pay for the funded accounts, spend a lot of money to fund it, spend a lot of money. All right, if you are consistently blowing fundeds, realize why. Work on it. Hop on a demo. Hop on whatever you need to. Hop off the hop off the charts. Get into the knowledge. That's what literally I did. I hopped off the charts for like a minute. I literally hopped off the charts. All I did was study. I literally studied, and literally I'm confident in my trades now. My mental is way better. My psychology is 10 times better. Literally 10 times better. I'm so calm right now. I mean, I'm talking to my peoples. I get into my feels when I talk to my peoples, but yeah, literally just dude, learn like all right. What they say is like figure out what an unprofitable trader does and do the opposite. Simple, but yeah. Just don't put a timeline on anything. Like I'm saying, I want to buy a car within the next 3 to 4 months. Who knows? It might be 5 months. It might be 6 months. It might be 7 months. 6, 7. All right, I'm cringe. But yeah, timelines on anything. I say I want to buy a car 3 to 4 months. Like yeah, it's technically a timeline, but that's like kind of just like the. It's like all right, putting a timeline on when you want to buy a car is different than like timeline being profitable because literally you have like you kind of don't have a you don't have control in saying oh I'm gonna be profitable. Technically you do. Okay, you technically do because if you're profitable, you're obviously putting in those trades. You're clicking buy, you're clicking sell. You put in all those hours, so it's all you. But to me, it's like you don't have the saying like oh I will be profitable in 2 months. Of course who wouldn't want to be profitable in 2 months? But let's be real. So like to me, buying a car in 3 to 4 months, I literally want to buy a car. Why? Because I want to whip. I'm driving the Honda DZ right now. Amazing on gas, everything. I just want to kind of get myself into a car. Nicola literally said, he's like, bro, once you get into that car, I literally feel like you're just gonna be a different type of kid. You're gonna be probably working 10 times harder than you already are because I'm like, he's like, you're a fucking hard ass worker, but I think you're gonna be even working harder. And Nicola's my brother, and whatever that dude says, and like. I'm not gonna say whatever he says goes, but I'm gonna say like whatever he says about me, I literally like think about it, I'm like, damn, he's actually right. Like I have like his words like alright, like no gay shit and stuff, but like his words like really matter to me when he says something and like I can't say the same thing. I like Nicolas like bro, literally you're you're a good ass trader, bro. Literally, just be confident in yourself, be confident in your trades. Think that you're gonna don't go into every trade thing you're gonna win. First of all, that's the number one like thing I put into myself. Um, don't go into every trade like literally. If you guys were in the comment of TJR, he literally talked about um, Mark. I think Mark Douglas, the trading in the zone. He literally talks about don't think about winning every single trade because losing trades could probably do better for you than winning a trade. Because most of the time when you win a trade, you're just gonna be like, okay, I won it, and then you're over it. Like you don't like go back. You just kind of oh yeah, I won it, cool. Your loss. Even some people with losses, I mean, they don't look back. They're like, okay, I lost a trade. Why? A lot of people would just be like, okay, I won. Let's go beyond with our day. Literally, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't remember the last time I lost. I know I lost some trades. I lost $1,200 yesterday morning because I was over trading everything, and literally now I'm doing one trade a day because I know what my problem is. I literally over trade and then I get into my field, so I'm like, oh, I need to make that money back. No, Kevin. Literally, forget about the money. That's like I'm literally trying to forget about the money. Like, yeah, like oh, you see how much money you're up, cool. Okay, like that's like in the moment. Okay, but I'm talking about don't look at your P&L like that's like the most important. To me, it's like look at what's actually important. Your data. What's your data? Your win to loss ratio. Your ratio, like it's like a 1.5x win or whatever, like that type of stuff. Look at that stuff. Don't look at like, oh yeah, I made 5K this week. I mean, cool, bro, you made 5K, but just look at the shit that matters. Dude, I have 7 assignments for my college. Literally 7 assignments I need to do. But it's due by Sunday, so I'm not too like worried. It's like what I want to say. Yeah, we have today. We have chest and shoulders. I'm feeling quite tired and sore. I won't even lie to you, boys. Of course, bro. Like, there's days where I literally do not want to go to gym, but will I go to gym? Duh. I also I'm gonna go pick up like the clothes and all that stuff like that. So like basically what they do is called Plato's Closet. Literally like I have so many clothes. It's like you could give it to the Goodwill, but to me it's like alright, listen, you give it to Plato's, they check it all out, they buy whatever they want off you. You get some money and cool. Why wouldn't I? Get some money, get some extra money, put into the pockets, buy some meals, buy some Chick-fil-A, buy some, pants, buy some clothes, you're like you're giving them like old clothes that you don't wear to maybe buy a pair of pants that you're gonna wear right now. So to me, that's smarter. I mean, I'm not the richest kid out there. I'm not the most spoiled kid out there. I'm happy with what position I am right now. I'm literally like grateful. Hvala Bog, and like thank God where I'm at right now because literally I had $120 to my bank account. I literally had $120 to my name. Literally before I went to Bosnia, which was like not so long ago, like 3 4 months ago. I literally had $120 in my name. Um, it was a tough time in life. Literally, it was probably one of the toughest times in my life. Literally, mental was like down the drain. Um, dude, like I'm not gonna go too far into this, but everything was down the drain. Um, money, everything, mental, and like as I'm literally like, damn, um, as I'm getting past all that stuff, mental's getting better, money's getting better. Um, not from trading. It's literally because I'm putting in the hours at the job. Like it's literally other than that. I'm literally just trying my best. I'm praying to God every single night that that He gives me the strength, gives me the power, gives me willpower and everything. That wake up every single day. Thank God every morning. Thank God every night. Read your books, guys. I'm not a scholar or anything. I'm not a hodja. I'm not a priest. I'm not a I'm no one like crazy into religion. But I will say is I'm Muslim. Um, stay close with God is literally what I like. All I would want to say to people. Because everybody has tough times. Like you're literally not the only one who's in tough times. Dude, there's 7 billion people on this earth. You think you're the only one with problems, bro? I mean, of course, think about your own problems. Worry about your own problems first. Don't think about like, oh, Ken, sad. Oh, let me help him. Literally, if you're sad, boys, if you ain't got motion, you ain't got your time will come. Literally, I swear to God, it will come. Pray to God. Get up every morning. Literally, grind your fucking ass off. Every morning, every morning. I've been grinding since 8th grade, boys. I might be like corny. 8th grade. Oh, what were you doing? Lifting? No, I started going to the gym. Like, I started technically going to the gym when I was younger, but like I literally, I've been going consistent for the past like year or so. Literally get up every single day. Have like a pretty strict plan. Don't be like, oh, I have to wake up at 5 in the morning. Do 300 fucking push-ups. No, literally, get up, go to school, this and this and that. All right, where it hits in is after school. Okay. After school, I literally, all right, let's say last year, I had to work. I worked at Home Depot, bro. I was literally fucking putting in the hours till 10 p.m. What I do after 10 p.m., I literally come home and I'd fucking film videos. I would film videos before that. No, actually, this is what I did. This is literally my schedule every single day for a good amount of time. I literally wake up, school, like whatever. Come home from school, literally eat a snack or eat. Actually, most of the time I wouldn't eat anything because I'd have I think I had foods class before. So every other day I had foods class. So I'd have some like food in my system. We're good. I literally either go straight from school to the gym or I literally every single day go home, get a snack, go home after getting that or go to the gym right after getting that snack. And what would I do? Literally go to the gym every single day. I'd come home. So it would be I'd either shower, eat a meal. All right, no matter what, I ate a meal. I ate a meal after the gym. After eating a meal, shower. All right, you guys must say like, ew, you don't shower after the gym. No, I'd go to work sometimes right after eating and shit. Go home because I don't sweat that much honestly. At the gym, I do sweat, but I don't sweat crazy. Okay, I'd go to work, this is that. Come home, do some cardio. It depends. I do cardio or not. If I was doing cardio that day, I wouldn't shower. That's what I know. All right, not shower, but literally not like shower until I do my cardio because I'm not gonna shower twice. I think I think showering twice is insane in a day. Maybe later in life I might do it, but to me like showering twice in a day is also like bad for scalp. I have a pretty dry scalp. Dandruff and shit. So, and then I literally grind. I literally grind on YouTube videos. You guys can see literally I don't have that many videos posted from before when I was clipping. But the hours me and Nicola put into clipping GXT, putting in the hours on clipping Kai, clipping this, clipping that, bro. Oh, dude, it was a lot. Every night, I'd go to bed like 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. every night. I remember for a whole week straight, I went to bed at 4 a.m., bro. So sleep deprived. I was so sleep deprived. And now I'm literally trading with my own schedule. I could literally trade when I wake up. I could trade New York if I wanted to. I could trade Asia. I could trade London. If I really wanted to, I could trade London. I don't trade London due to because I actually want to get some sleep. But if I really wanted to, I could trade London. To me, like I could trade London if I really wanted to. I trade Asia because I like Asia the most, and I fit with my strategy. I'll say that. As you can see, right here last night. Also, to me, like Asia is like just the best session for me. Maybe for someone else, trading Asia is bad. They're like, oh, only consolidates. I mean, you could say like, I mean, we started Asia literally where here. We started Asia off this candle. We literally, what do we do? What do we do? We broke New York highs. Broke New York highs. Yeah, New York highs right here. We broke through New York highs. Yeah, I mean, we literally just started Asia, so it's like obviously, like we literally just started a session. It's also the newest session. Nicola actually told me newest session to be added is Asia, but like we're consolidated. I guess you could say we consolidated through this area, right? Where we start here, consolidated through this area, and then we just broke the consolidation and pumped. To me, it's the best session. And like now, I'm literally trading, Asia. Literally before I go to the gym, I trade Asia. I try to trade Asia before I go to the gym. Get my work done. I literally just got the message that they're ready for me to pick up my Plato's Closet stuff, but we're waiting for this. Let me tell that's right now. We haven't had social media in a minute. It's been this Thursday, I think. Or this Thursday or Wednesday. I literally forgot if it was a Thursday or Wednesday. Either or, I mean, it's literally one day difference. This Thursday or Wednesday night marks 2 weeks. I kind of hate that, like, I put it like into my head. It's been 3 weeks. Like, I hate when I do that. I don't know if you guys are the same, but I think I'm like, oh yeah, I had. It's been 3 weeks since I've done this. Oh, it's been 3 weeks since I've done this. I hate that mentality. I don't know why. Like I literally hate that mentality. Cause like, dude, it's like literally like you're just saying like all you do is think about that. It's like literally all you think about. And like to me, dude, like if you think about it, then like it's just like you're kind of like all you're doing is think about. Oh, I don't have social media. I'm a Sigma. Oh, I'm cool. No, I literally delete social media from my brain, dude. I feel like the most happiest I could say I've ever been. I obviously as a kid I don't remember. I probably was like the most happiest when I was a kid. Dog, like, dude, you literally have nothing to worry about other than going outside playing, just chilling. Dude, literally like this is the happiest I've ever been. No social media. I have nothing to worry about. I have, no girl problems. No, not really much problems in my life, honestly. I mean, you could say like, problems, maybe some mental health issues, but obviously, you're gonna have that while you're trying to become, something so big at such a young age. Like they literally say is like, I'm so young and I'm trying to like live up to like what a 40-year-old's doing, but I'm trying to do it at 17 or like 18 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, literally like that's like it is kind of sick. There's like 40-year-olds who are like learning how to trade, and I'm trying to learn it at 17. I'm 17. You guys know that. My birthday is soon, in about a month from now, which is pretty sick, December 9th. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, there's some mental health problems. Like, I mean, I'm not cringe, like, oh, I'm bad mental health. Like, bad psychology is what I like to call it. Because, dude, like, it's like bad mental health. Like, I don't mind it, like, outside, like, of everything else. Because, like, my day-to-day base, like, I don't really have any, like, sad thoughts or anything. It's just, like, when I used to trade, I'd be like, kind of like I have more emotions because that's something you first literally like when you first start trading. I don't know if you guys know, but dude, you're literally like you're prone to like feel all those emotions. You're like mid trade, you're like, oh my god, I'm down 20. Oh my god, I'm down 40. Oh my god, like this is it's like now you're up like you'll be up a lot of money, you'll be down a lot of money. You'll be like, okay, there could be reversals. My bias is right. I'm not worried. I have probability, like TGR said. If you have probability in the markets, you should not be worried about shit. Okay? Because you have tomorrow. You have the next day. You have next week. You have next month. Don't worry about that losing week. Don't worry about that losing month. Don't worry about that losing day. Because if you have probability on your side, you shouldn't be worried. And I like that, mentality that he has. Because it's true, bro. I mean, bro, if you truly believe in yourself, you have confidence. All right, don't have overconfidence, go entering every single trade thing you're going to win, but had that confidence, like being all right. I got it. I'm not too I'm not worried. You know, I'm cause cause another reason why back then when I first started training, like I felt all those emotions. You're training for that payout. You're training for the money. You're like, well, I want to make all this money, this that. Like, bro, if you trade for the money, bro, like don't trade. Literally, if I was you, do not trade, cause it's just not smart. That's all I gotta say to you guys. To me. Um, like, bro, I was like, I always be talking about Nicola, like, bro, like a girlfriend. It's like cool, but like, alright, listen. Are you willing to spend all that money on a girl? No. Would you be happy to spend all that money on a girl? No. Would you be willing to spend, all right, let's get past the spending part. You have, mental. You're literally like your mental capacity. I'm like literally like like I'm on my tippy toe balancing all these things. Like it's literally how like me and Nicola were talking about last night. You're balancing, trading. You're balancing, working a full time job. You're balancing going to school every morning. You're balancing doing college. You're balancing going to, working out. There's really five things I'm balancing, you know, at once. And then on top of that, girlfriend. You're like, oh, having a girlfriend. Like, look, I won't lie. If you could have a girlfriend that's there from you from like through the thick and mud, and literally from the bottom all the way till you make it. That's so sick. But the problem is like, dude, you have to have a lot of commitment with the girlfriend. With if you like a girl, you have to have a lot of commitment, all this stuff. So that's just kind of how it is. And if you're willing to do that, you boys got it. So I mean, other than that, don't got much to talk about, dude. I do need to go pick this up. Let's play those closet stuff. I don't know if I'm trying to leave the crib right now. I think Nick also fell asleep. My boy be taking crazy ass naps. I'll say that. I ain't setting for less. One thing I do say is I wish. Alright. Oh my god, I just traded. I just closed my trade. I don't know why I overreact. I'm like, oh my god. Bro, you did not just like do something that bad. Relax, my boy. But yeah, girls are cool. I mean, having a girlfriend's cool and all, but like it's something I don't really care about anymore. I ain't settling for less. New Lil Baby song. Not really new because it's been dropped, but apparently there's supposed to be like Wham Wednesdays. I don't know if like Erman, my boy, he told me like he's seen on TikTok, Wham Wednesday, like where he's dropping every single Wednesday. That would be literally sick if Baby's dropping every single Wednesday. Because dude, he's my favorite rapper. Like no glaze, like bro, he's literally like just a lyrical artist, bro. My boy know what he's talking about. What the yeah.
What is up, gang? Today I'm here with my boy TJR, Tyler Riches. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
How we feeling?
Excited, bro.
I'm stoked. I can't even believe we're fucking here, dude. This is
My stomach will keep bugging on me. But yeah, Combine went good. I fully watched day 2. Day 1 and day 3 are apparently supposed, or day 1 and day 2 supposed to get posted somewhere. I really have no idea where. I'm kind of curious now where it's at because he said it's supposed to get posted. So I don't know. I really don't know where he could have posted it. I low key think like he's supposed to send us like a Gmail. On the Gmails we had linked on it, but literally like, you know, we don't have anything from him. So it's also not on this shit. She's like not here, so I don't know where it's gonna be. Kind of curious where that at, TJ or. I'm low-key feeling like, you know, like when you have a nervous like shit, like you gotta shit because you're nervous. It's literally how I'm feeling right now. I don't know why.
Reiki.
This is the whip. I'm looking
Grab
at
that
it.
motherfucker.
It's already unlocked, has downpipes apparently on it, is what I'm told by the by one of the workers that I'm like I be texting with. He be texting me, he's okay chill, you know, they're getting some like cool whips. I don't know what I'm gonna end up with, what type of car, who knows. You know what I did not see actually that we created? We created a fair value gap. We have to tap into the imbalance, which we literally just tapped into. Wow. I literally didn't even see that. Appreciate that, Kedem. I appreciate that because, you know, you're looking out. But this is literally where this is more of like an entry that I would take. You know, this is where you have the break to the upside. I mean, I got in it early. You know, I'm obviously gonna be technically making more bread. Like, I mean, I don't give a fuck about that. You know, this is more of this is where you have probability and you have more of a, you know, one, like, this right here is literally 1,000x is literally going to pump, or not pump, but like literally go past, I think it's going to go past this high literally right, like, in these next, like, couple, like, the next candles are literally, like, right on this candle, who, like, you know, but what, like, in the next, like, 5 minutes, so, because, literally, what do we have? We literally tapped into the fair value gap. Did we? No, we didn't. I mean, we technically did. We pushed down into the fair value gap, but we didn't tap into it. We do have something I don't like. I don't know why. Like an array of them. But we ain't win. I don't even know what that would like really mean for real if it's just like all three together. Nah, I've never seen anybody talk about that. This hour-long video, Mike. But yeah, we tapped into the fair value gap. We so literally what we have here is swap liquidity, tapped into fair value gap, then off this candle, broke structure to the upside. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a rally. It's what they call a rally. Rally. It's a rally season right here. Red chicken chasing. Bad bitch. Here we play through consolidation. I'm gonna call Nikla. He's probably asleep right now. I ain't gonna lie. My boy probably knocked out right now. Knocked the hell out, man. Red chicken trace. Baby, take. But if any of you boys are this deep in this video, I will say, mobile version, minus the mobile version. It's literally like what it looks like. I mean, you have two, because I have ES and NQ pulled up. So, like, literally, like, alright, like, oh, okay, I think it's gonna, you know, tap into order block, I think it's gonna go short. Tap into the order block, I think it's gonna go short. You select your quantity, you literally click sell. You let it play it out. Okay, you just let it play it out. Alright, obviously, you know, I lost money, you know, higher stop loss, and then bang, you know, you close. I don't know why I literally just like let myself lose that money, but alright. Yeah. Other than that, let me use the restroom real quick. I'll say that. I will be quick.
If you're selling your car,
The doctor said I can't magnet fish for 30 days. I'll take that into consideration. Let's go, baby. First day back. It's gonna take some getting used to, but we're gonna keep magnet fishing. Hey, we'll throw the pot.
That needs to be glowing red. Keep it centered. Get her dialed.
Tell me when.
Yep.
That is way deep. Tell me when. Now.
Oh, man. God, it's on the green, bro.
That's not that bad.
kid goes to GCU. I'm terrified that's happening right now.
Danny's, let's make honey barbecue chicken.
Yeah, your man might be tough, but is he brave?
This is what the world looks like.
I have to keep tapping my screen or else my shit's just gonna like turn off. No, low key don't want it to keep turning off. So dude, these comfort hoodies are actually so comfy. Just gonna let you know. 113-minute long day. Ew.
Order filled.
I'm telling you boys right now, this shit's gonna smack too. But we did. Indeed, smack. Gotta write it in the fucking notebook. In the journal, actually. TP fucking sound by loud shit's good shit out. There we go. Journal that shit. That is it, boys, for day 48, I'm pretty sure. 47, so that's it, boys. I'm about to get ready for the gym. It's like a perfect time for me to go to gym. We're up 700 on the day. I also need to write if it's a win or loss. I like, write that. So, day 47, 48.